Many people think being selfish is simply about putting yourself first, but the dangers go much deeper. In this video, we'll explore why selfishness can be harmful not only to others, but also to yourself. Through a compelling story, we'll see how one person's choices ripple through their life and the lives of those around them. Let's begin by understanding what selfishness really means and why it's often underestimated. As we move forward, keep in mind that even small acts of selfishness can have big consequences. Our story centers on Alex, a person who always puts their own needs above everyone else. Alex believes that by focusing on themselves, they'll achieve more and be happier. But as Alex moves through daily life, their actions start to affect the people around them. Friends notice Alex rarely shares or helps, and coworkers feel left out when Alex takes credit for group achievements. This behavior sets the stage for growing tension and isolation, which Alex doesn't see coming. Alex's selfish choices seem minor at first, keeping extra snacks for themselves, ignoring requests for help, and avoiding teamwork. However, these small acts begin to add up. Friends feel less valued and coworkers become frustrated. The atmosphere around Alex changes and people start to distance themselves. What seemed harmless now creates a ripple effect, showing how selfishness can quietly damage relationships and trust. Today, Alex faces a challenge at work that requires teamwork. But when Alex asks for help, no one steps forward. The coworkers remember how Alex acted in the past and choose not to support them. Alex feels alone and overwhelmed, realizing that their previous choices have led to this moment. This turning point highlights how selfishness can leave you isolated when you need others most. Alex begins to feel the emotional weight of their decisions. Loneliness sets in and stress increases. Without the support of friends or colleagues, Alex struggles to cope. The emotional consequences of selfishness are often overlooked, but they can be severe. This scene shows how prioritizing yourself at the expense of others can lead to unhappiness and anxiety. Alex's selfishness doesn't just affect their own life, it impacts the entire community. Friends become less willing to help each other and coworkers are less motivated to collaborate. The negative energy spreads, making the environment less friendly and productive. This scene demonstrates how one person's actions can influence a whole group, creating a cycle of negativity. Selfishness is more than just wanting things for yourself. It's a mindset that ignores the needs and feelings of others. It can be subtle or obvious, but the results are often the same: damaged relationships, lost opportunities, and emotional pain. By understanding what selfishness really is, we can start to recognize it in ourselves and others and take steps to change. The opposite of selfishness is empathy, caring about others and considering their needs. When we choose empathy, we build stronger relationships and create a more supportive environment. Alex learns this lesson the hard way, realizing that helping others and sharing brings more happiness than acting alone. Empathy turns isolation into connection and negativity into positivity. Selfishness may seem tempting, but its dangers are real and far-reaching. Through Alex's story, we see how small choices can lead to big consequences, affecting not just ourselves but everyone around us. By choosing empathy and thinking of others, we can avoid the pitfalls of selfishness and create a happier, healthier community. Remember, the way you treat others shapes your own life in ways you might not expect.